The election results were unofficially tabulated last night here at Newport News City Hall, and Bobby Scott won by 120 votes. Today, the city's electoral board met in a witness room of the circuit courthouse to officially certify the vote, and that canvass increased Scott's victory margin to 142 votes, more than half of a percentage point victory. That's significant because if the difference had been less than that, Republican William Haskins could have asked for a recount and the state would have had to pay for it. But since it's more than half a percent, Haskins, seen here last night, could request that recount, but he'd have to pay for it himself. So what is Bill Haskins going to do? Well, we don't know. He declined to be interviewed on camera, but did say over the telephone that he hasn't made up his mind as to whether to ask for a recount, that he has 10 days to do so and may use all that time deciding. Bobby Scott has to make a decision, too, when to resign his delegate seat. He'd prefer that Haskins act first.
Well, I'll wait a couple of days to decide. I don't know whether I'll wait for him to make a statement or not. I'll just have to wait to consider all the options.
Bobby Scott knows he has to resign his delegate seat by January 1st, so a special election to fill it can be held on January 11th, the last Tuesday before the next General Assembly session begins. But first, he wants to be sure that if a recount is held, it doesn't change him from a narrow winner to a narrow loser. In Newport News, Joel Rubin, The Daily News.